go sleep, we were there. Believe it or not, we were there. Now the one day we sabi small book, they tell me, they say sleep is the twin brother of death. Because when you sleep, you don't die. But again, you wake up this morning, how did that happen? You see yourself, you say, Alhamdulillah, Alladhi, Ayahana. Oh Allah, we praise you. You don't give me life for we don't wake back. Badama amatana. After we will be done die. Wa ilahi nushur. At the end of the day, not to you we get for return. So Jamaat al-Muslimat, we welcome yourself again today to another session of the Ahadith, Sira and Bayan in a story. So we're there this morning for a reading interactive class. When they ask we all, let we participate, that way then we go enjoy it. Because this session is meant for love will remain relaxed, we remain calm, and love will relieve with stress. We know say during the course of the past week, we've been done day per marathon. The classes were heavy. The tahajjud and every other thing, then they will be heavy per week. But alhamdulillah, again, we're able for completer. So this time, now we just relax. We go with the flow of the reading, and then we enjoy the story. And as they say again, whilst we the Kanya, we they listen to the lectures, we the hear kutuba, let we put them into practice, and let we put them into memory. Because now some of them things they are, then I will question you about, where it seems funny, but if we sabia, inshallah, we're going to win dollars. Dollars. So inshallah, let Allah make we pay attention. So we want to start off with the reading. It can be by random. Anybody will choose. For say you want to exercise a much little bit, either from the man or the woman. We can read and we will follow the story. So are we ready to go?
Yes.
Let's go. Now,
3 men set out on a journey, and they were overtaken by a storm. They took a shelter in a cave. Suddenly, a rock slipped from the mountain and blocked their exit completely. One of them said, "The only way for the deliverance here is that we beseech Allah in the name of some virtuous deed."
So, the story of itself, they tell me, 3 people there, neither than our brothers them or than our buddy them, then they go patrol. Big storm, Tinada, the Fordham panel. You know what happened that day? You just get for go find shelter. So that's what they did. The sister will go inside, but unfortunately for them, you know that Tinada, when Tinada they come, they will put everything on the way. So they get this big stone now, it just can't cover. The sour then go inside, it cover up. No way, no they for come out. This is a trouble. And they say, hey, one of them say, you know what you go do? Let beg God. Because I know about put me on this. Let beg God for with something what we go do until what we be not doing a goodness. If you remember that this BNT, not too long ago, very, very recent, we talked about the ayah inside the Al-Quran. And that ayah there, it in verse 35 of Surah Al-Ma'idah. If you remember, the ayah itself says, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu, if me and you don't believe, itaqullah, instead of fear Allah, وَابْتَغُوا إِلَيْهِ الْوَسِيلَةَ. Now remember that word, al-wasila? Lord near Allah for something we go want from him with thing where we go do or what we don't do with a good thing. So that is it. So read the translation there. What is it?
Yeah.
Believers, yes.
Believers, fear Allah and seek the means to come near to Him.
Now, when you believe, fear Allah. And near Allah with something where you don't do, where you do, when a good thing. It can be charity. It can be goodness where you help somebody. It can be something where you follow what Allah puts in the Quran. It can be anything. What's not good thing no more? You take near Allah for begging for something where you want. So now in they call in Islam al-wasila. So now that day one of them suggested for do. So let's continue. Anyone? Okay.
Thereupon one of them supplicated, "O Lord, my parents were very old, and I used to offer them their nightly drink of milk before my children. One day I went astray far away, and when I returned, they were fast asleep. But I did not like to disturb them, nor would give any part of the milk to my children till after my parents had their drink. With this vessel in hand, I waited their awakening till the flush of dawn, while the children cried out hunger at my feet. When they woke up, they had their drink. O Lord, if I did this thing seeking only your pleasure, then do relieve us of the distress wrought upon us by this rock."
So again, they start from make the dua. You hear now what one of them say. They get parents in her dunya, they be not old, and what he always they do, he always they feed them before they sleep. One day when he come out, he not come quick in the house. He come now, it means they don't sleep. He begin themselves there, he not feed them, so then they cry so now. But he no want for come out by what he been done they do. This is the good thing, this is the wasila what this man explain about. Say, I not let I not feed me people there. Like I don't use for do. The beginning now they cry for me. So the beginning they cry, they say sleep now. They not do it until where in parents they wake. He do it for do for them before he come now, he can attend to picking them. So anything where person they do is say for the pleasure of Allah. Read Allah. The pleasure of Allah is paramount. You they seek Allah in pleasure, not of yourself. The intention there should be for the pleasure of Allah. Now that's the day you walk fine. So Allah can now inside Surah An-Nisa, now he give you this verse about waiting this man do. He got direct connection to waiting this man do. Now he say, wa'budullah. We all know say we for worship Allah. Wala tushriku bihi shay'a. Let we not associate partner with Allah. Allah no get two. Allah na one. At any time, any given moment, Allah na one. He say, wa bi walidain ihsana. So the translation can, when you go read, then you read the next line, then we'll move up to somebody. Yes, ma, go ahead.
Serve Allah and ascribe no partner to him.
Now,
Do good to your parents.
that's it.
Thereupon the rope moved a little, but not enough to let them pass out.
Exactly. So if do that they forsake Allah, and if you don't make a prayer, so if you do and forsake Allah, let Allah pull this stone come on at the mouth. Is that not what they wanted?
Yeah.
The stone did move a little bit, but even if they squeeze for pass, no way, the stone not go move it. So they need for make more dua. They need for tell Allah of a good thing what they don't do for let Allah give them this permission for exit. So thereupon now we go to the second person now.
Okay.
Somebody else? Any man, any woman? Now pass the mic. Any man, any woman?
Allah says,
No, we are starting from then the second man supplicated.
then the second man supplicated, O Lord, I had a cousin that I loved more passionately than any man could love a woman. I tried to seduce her, but she would refuse, till in a time of great hardship, she approached me for help, which I promised only on the condition that she sleeps with me. She agreed, and when we got together in the room, she pleaded, fear Allah, and do not break the seal unlawfully. Whereupon I moved away from her, even though I desired her most passionately. I let her have the money she wanted. O Lord, if I did this thing, seeking only your pleasure, then do move the distress in which we find ourselves.
Now, so you see how the wasila they go? Anything that you do for the fairness or the pleasure of Allah. This is a man where the heart take person, which we call love, or we call him lust, or whatever you want to call him. Mortal man in particular, is a be like bad, and it's a be like waiting, it's a be like woman bad. So this na in your person where you don't get right span, actually, or even if you get right span and self, if you get the right in the right way. This is not about right hand possession here. No, this is about legally wedded person. So this man don't want to go through that. He tell this woman, he don't seduce this woman. This woman standing ground. He said, no. I can't do this to you, or you can't do this to me. Fear Allah. And that man for several women, the guy will say, Taqullah, inni akafullah. That prophet will not talk and say, inni akafullah. Me, I'm afraid of Allah. So this man not be one for do that. So it can't be to say now, as the story they tell we, this woman can't be in a jam. When you need something, now there's a situation where you turn right, you turn left, there's no way. There's no way. You need money. So this in your uncle and cousin now it can't turn to now. See? Where you will say now, it's like you want for sex here, you bet fat food. And that kind of way now. So you go now to this in cousin, say, okay, I get this problem, you go help me. You might say you are willing for help you, but you still know what's not the thing. What's not the what's up. This woman they look himself now, they look this uncle or this cousin, he say, hey bro. He say, okay. If not so it be, then Father Abbas, no try not. They go to this room now. And now the story they tell me, this man don't lock window and everything. Now this lady approach her, say, you don't afraid God? He said, but I will no more there. I will no more there. What's in this thing? He said, no, not for no more there. And that day, they see we, fret God, forsake this, fret God. So this man now, in your supplication, in your dua, right? Now for say, when he talk that word, they say, let him fret Allah. Indeed, Allah is fearless company. Then he back off. He back off, then he go ahead, forgive this in cousin the money where he wants. Then he not touch her at all. He did not touch her. Not touch her, he left her, but he gave her the money where he asked her for. So again he said, if he didn't do that, Although this desire be there, one, and you don't reach another position there. This now na me and you. The desire there, one. But na they in conscience walk back. Who say conscience not the work positive? Yes, now that position they been there. But indeed, a listen to a conscience, a fear Allah, then a left hand rule. So he say, oh,